If you guys aren't subscribed, hopefully you guys will subscribe. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away a Glamlite paint palette. I'm going to have 2 winners in the giveaway. I'm going to give away this palette. A winner's going to win this. And I'm going to give away the ColourPop Jade palette, I believe. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Click the thumbs up button. Like my video because there's more to come. And also hit the notification bell as well, okay guys? So you don't miss out on this. What we do is we hold it from there. And then we pull it down. Hi guys, I just want to do a get ready with you guys and let you guys know that you can get ready and get glam when you ride a motorcycle, a Ninja 300. So here I am with this look I came up with, and I already did this eye. We're going to do this eye. We don't put foundation on because you would mess it up on with the helmet when you're putting on the helmet. So you don't wear foundation. Well, I don't wear foundation because when the helmet goes on, it touches your skin, so your foundation will mess up. But I am going to use a tinted sunscreen, so it kind of like tints your skin and kind of looks like you have like foundation on, which is really nice. I got for my friend. So if you guys are ever in the area and need any kind of skin or skin products, she works at Halo Med Spa. Her name is Amanda. Glamlite paint palette. I got inspired by looking at my Ninja 300 because it has green, it has white, and it has black. My favorite color is green. Our last house we were living in, all the walls were green. So yeah, green is my favorite color. I'm going to be putting on this helmet right here, baby. So I already primed my eye with the P. Louise base Rumor Tube. And I did my eyebrows today. I really don't like doing my eyebrows because of my scar. If you guys can see right there, but it kind of covered it up. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about me while I'm getting ready. Yesterday, I started studying because I got to take my theory exam this month, October 11th, and I'm taking my state boards exam October 7th. So I was busy studying my practice test for my theory, color theory, nails, and skin. So that's what I was doing yesterday. We can't listen to music, so I was thinking maybe sing you guys a little song.
I like bigger butts and I cannot lie. You other birds can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. When I pull up close, cause know that butt was stuffed. She's wearing. I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I wanna get with ya and take your picture. My homeboy tried to warn me, but that butt you got me so horny. Ooh, rubber too skinny. Say wanna get my bands? Use me, cause you ain't the average groupie. I see you dancing, to hell with romancing. Sweat, gotta go like turbo vet. I'm tired of magazines, cause flat butts are the thing.
First color we're gonna go in with is color green. And I'm using a Morphe brush M506. And we're gonna go ahead and stamp it, pat it. And I like to go above my crease because I have hooded eyes. So yeah, I like to try to focus on putting the green color on top, so when I do the cut crease you can still see this green. I didn't go into that color again. Gotta pull your eye this way for that little Radu Gaga, you know, that wrinkle in that eye. And we're just gonna build it up until you like the pigmentation in your eye.
Fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go through the waste.
And go over with it with circular motions. Don't forget little circular motions. I look up to see my crease there and make sure that the color went over it so you can see it and we don't lose that when we cut the crease. And I like to bring it into here so I could get it on this side as well. So I just move my eye down, making sure I'm getting in this. Little circular motions. And then I'm going to bring the green down a little bit more at the top. Make sure I got this corner, guys. Hooded eyes, you know, it's a struggle to work with. He gives me a hard time. Just likes to fuck with my life. And I don't know why. I don't fuck with this. Circular motions. Circular motions. Soft circular motions. I'm 41 years old. I used to work at Smith's Food and Drug since I was 16 up until I got diagnosed with the pituitary macroadenoma tumor back in 1999. So I'm on disability and I went to school to be a cosmetologist. So I went to Tony and Guy, but there's a long story. Maybe I'll share that story with you why I quit Tony and Guy. So then I started going to Aveda cosmetology school. So they don't teach you very much about makeup. They teach you like the basics, like your skin tone, how to contour oval, round, elongated faces and stuff like that, but they don't teach you how to really do eyeshadow and stuff. So I learned by watching other people on YouTube, because I didn't really do makeup and I really didn't get into all that makeup when I was young, you know, just basic foundation sometimes, just curling my eyelashes and stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and dip into Avocado from the Burger palette, and I'm gonna use a Morphe brush M507. And I started watching makeup tutorials back in 2015, I believe, and I started watching like Babs Beauty, Jaclyn Hill at the time, Amy Makeup Box, I believe, and I would put their videos on and watch them, and when they would use a palette, I would go in and do the same thing that they were doing, and that's how I learned, and that's how I taught myself how to do some makeup and stuff, and do all that contouring and blush. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start packing and doing little circular motions on the top of this eyeshadow color as well. We're gonna get on the green color too. And we're just gonna do little circular motions. Little circular motions. I'm gonna do it right here too as well. We're gonna go over it one more time. My grandpa moved in with us like 7 years ago, I believe. So he's been living with us since then, and we couldn't leave him alone then, but now he ended up breaking his hip in March, so he's really been down since then. He can't go outside, he can't walk very good without the walker, so he always needs a walker. So he's 92 years old, and I have to give him baths now. I have to change his Depends. I feed him, I dress him at night as well. So I'm pretty busy, and now I can't go to work right now, so I'm a stay-at-home parent. And since I've been on disability, I've been staying home because I used to get chronic migraines, headaches as well, where they used to kill me. My vision gets blurry, where my arm would get numb, and it would travel, my hand and my arm, and it would travel to my mouth and my tongue, and I couldn't even talk. So if I ever start slurring, or I get like some kind of stroke, I don't know what it's called, but if I remember, I'll let you guys know. And I can't even function, so I couldn't even manage, working or anything like that. So okay, now we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease, and I'm gonna cut the crease with a Q-tip, and I'm just gonna put some micellar water on it, and I'm gonna cut it like that first. And I'm just gonna hold my eyelid, and I'm gonna go just like above where now I can see, guys. Sometimes, I could kick myself in the ass. Porque estoy un bopa. Don't tell nobody. Back in the days when you didn't have a Max Fix Plus, a lot of us used to, use our babas, and we would clean our kids, or we would go like that, and we'd be cleaning our kids' face. And so yeah, so don't come after me in the comments down there for doing that. So we're gonna go ahead and cut the crease with the P. Louise Khalid, and don't I be butchering all these words because my grammar's not good. It hasn't been for a long time ago, okay? Since I was growing up. So don't get mad when I butcher these words, because I don't know. So maybe I'll leave this name, but I think it's Khalid, I think, I don't know. But we're gonna use her brush in this SK07 brush. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start cutting the crease. And I'm gonna move my eyelid out of the way. The Khalid SK06 brush. We're gonna put some more of that base on. We're just gonna go like this. Or when our kids had a calic, we'd be over here like this with the babas and putting it on the hair like this so it could stay down, because that calic keeps sticking up, And then what I like to do is do this on the side there. I always wanted to ride a motorcycle since I was with my ex-husband, and I was in my 20s back then, and I never got to get a motorcycle, learn how to ride it or anything. So I told I taught my husband how to drive standard, and he always wanted a motorcycle. So he said he never got into riding motorcycles because he didn't know how to drive standard, and a lot of motorcycles you have to know how to drive standard to drive them. So when I met my husband in 2011. I met my husband and he was 35 years old. He barely learned how to drive standard, so I taught him how to drive a standard car. So after I did that, he really wanted to drive a motorcycle. So he paid for the class, and he ended up going to take his license, and he passed the class and everything, and he got his license to ride a motorcycle. So then he purchased a motorcycle, which was a dual sport, and he started riding a dirt bike. And he told me after that, I was like, I always have wanted to ride a motorcycle, and I'm like, the fast ones, the sports ones, so I want a Ninja 300. So he told me one day, he's like, do you really want a motorcycle? And I'm like, yeah. So we went, and we were just messing around, and we didn't think we were gonna come out with the motorcycle. So we ended up coming and getting a Ninja 300, and my favorite color, it's green. I told him, I don't want to go to the class. I know you went to the class and you learned how to drive it and everything, but I don't want to go because I don't want to be embarrassed if I drop it or anything. And he's like, well, that's the best place to be to drop your motorcycle. And I'm like, I don't know, I just don't want to do that. I want to know how to drive a motorcycle before I take the class. So he taught me. We went to the Walgreens parking lot and we started practicing, and so I learned how to ride it before I went to class. And then I went to class and I went through the course and I passed it and I got my license. So now I ride a motorcycle. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into that ABH Norvina palette, and I'm going to dip into this white. Every time I film, I be dropping all my shit. Everybody's gonna know me for the famous YouTuber that always drops her shit, always making noises. We're gonna dip into the paint palette by Glamlite, and we're gonna use this white on top of that white, and it's called white. Has a little bit of a shimmer on it, so we're just gonna go ahead and go on top of that white shadow. I did that so it could pop a little bit more. It's called a Sephora color switch, and you get to put your brushes in there and clean them off after you use the eyeshadow, and they become clean. We're gonna go ahead and dip into the burger palette, and we're gonna hit it with this avocado color. And I'm using a Makeup Shack T86 brush. And we're just gonna pack it on. That palette again, the burger palette, and we're gonna use the color called Lettuce, and I'm gonna dip it in with the Makeup Shack T57 brush, tap it off, and then I'm just gonna go over that avocado shade. Just tap it on, and I'm gonna go hit that D1 color just to intensify the gold that we're gonna be putting on. And we're just gonna go ahead and tap it right here. Tap it on, tap it on. And these pigments on these Glamlite palettes, she came to play, not to mess around. Cause we're getting ready to go to La Playa on the motorcycle, eh? You know what shadow that I need though is the House Labs, that biker one, so I could just put it on my eyes and go with my helmet, eh? So we're gonna go ahead and dip into this gold shade, cause I'm painting my eyes like my motorcycle, eh? You know, cause I'm a bad bitch. Just kidding. So we're just gonna go ahead and go over that shade, and we're gonna just stamp it on, dab it on. Dabs, you know, cause I like to dab sometimes. That dank shit. So, a little bit about myself. I'm 41 years old. I have a 24-year-old daughter, and I have twin boys, and they're 18. Murphy brush, 506 brush. I'm gonna go ahead and tap into this black. Or tap it, dab it, whatever you want to do. In the inner corner here by the gold. Until I started going to school. And that's when I had love for makeup, and it works out perfectly, you know. I can't go to work right now, so I stay home, take care of my grandpa, you know. He took care of me when I was young, so I owe it to him, you know. I don't get paid to take care of him or be his caregiver, so I love every moment of it, though. Like, I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know. Don't get me wrong, it's hard, it's tiring, it's exhausting, you know. He's set in his own ways, but I love him to death. And we have our ups and downs, you know, don't get me wrong. Nikki Tutorials highlight glazed donut. Diamond Wet. I'm going to put it on my inner corner, and I use the Morphe E19 brush.
Tell me that I need saving.
Sunscreen, primer, and the SPF of 30.
Yeah. The pressure inside was building
Or a little moisturizer.
under attack, and now my mind's attacked, and I've chosen my path. I've chosen my path. Oh, what's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And and dear God, save my soul, 'cause it is not.
I was done with this bad boy. Cause I'm a bad bitch. Don't forget, bougie as fuck. Just kidding. Anyways, I'm just feeling myself. Head and get dressed, and we're getting ready for the slide, not the ride. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on my clothes for my bike, and I'll be right back. So guys, you always want to make sure, safety first, and before you ride a bike, you want to get prepared to dress for the slide, not the ride. And so you guys, I wanted to go faster, so I got this Ninja 636. But I can't ride this one yet because my feet are too short. So on this one, my feet are really tiptoed on. And I'm scared to drop it. And it's really heavy, guys. So my husband's supposed to get it shortened down for me. One day it'll happen. Okay.
Okay, live, eh?
Hey guys, catch you later.
Conformity that you force on me. Everything I do is one big show. It's about damn time that I take control. Put me under a microscope and watch me take control. What's this? I finally read this helplessness. Tired of feeling like I'm upside down, so I'm gonna turn it all around. And dear God, save
Hot, baby.
I'm sweaty. Chevy Camaro ZL1 has 580 horsepower on this baby because I like to go fast. We're gonna go in with a Morphe brush, JH42 brush, and we're gonna go ahead and dip into that green shadow. We're going to connect it up to the eyeshadow on top, dab it into the black. And we're going to use a Sigma Flat Definer Brush E15. And we're just going to wiggle it and like stamp it there. Use the Morphe M507 brush, and we're gonna dip into avocado, and we're just gonna go underneath that green. We're gonna kind of get on there and then off of there. And I like to come more down on my under eyelash because I have wrinkles, you know, and I want to kind of hide those up because estoy vieja. You guys don't forget, estoy vieja. Just kidding. I'm a mature woman, so I need to get under there so they don't see. So they won't be so visible. Connect it. Don't forget to connect it. We're going to go in with this Diamond Wet Jeffree Star highlighter. And we're going to go ahead and use a Morphe E19 brush and highlight again. Here's the completed look, guys, and don't forget to subscribe because I'm going to be giving a giveaway coming up soon, and I'm going to pick 2 winners, and I'm going to let you guys know what the rules are for you guys to win those 2 eyeshadow palettes. Okay, guys? And don't forget, guys, te amo muchísimo.